Language.
You know, they never rung a bell. 2 years ago, I was a sophomore watching the seniors then graduate, and just a year ago I saw the class of 2024 graduate. Here, listen in.
3, 2, 1. No more classes!
There was no bell, no announcement, just silence when we graduated. We all just left, and never came back. There was no more outrageous demonstrations to explain a physics concept.
3, 2, 1, and oh my god!
No more failed magic tricks. And no more cringy freshman dances. All of those memories you make sort of just come to an end. A whole chapter of your life, people you meet, just close. Even the amazing moments that seem like you're living in them forever inevitably stop. What they don't tell you about high school is how much you're gonna fail. Sometimes more than others. Why I tell you this is to give context to the last day of school. Filmed on my brother's old camcorder. This day was filled with memory making and reminiscing. And the most influential book I read in high school talked about the importance of food and communion in literature. Sharing a meal and being in the company of others. And, not only in literature, but with real life connections too, and I can't agree more. Some other people have other ways of having fun and creating memorable times, but it's these memories that truly last a lifetime. This whole clip is over a minute long, by the way, if you want to just, let me know.
Last day of school vlog?
Yeah. Hula in a way is much like this video. Important people, places, and journeys are documented, passed down through dance and song, forever to be remembered. My favorite thing about hula is how the same song can have different variations depending on the choreographer or the style of dance, but both create the same message. There's no school in the world exactly the same as mine, and yet they all teach the same things. However, the people I meet and the friendships I create are my own. They're very special to me. It reminds me of a Brad Pitt speech in which he recalls a passage that he has read that basically says, "It is neither about the journey nor destination, but the company." And as these girls, for the final time in their lives, dance this song together, it is not about the individual. It is not about the lyrics or the melody. It's about the invisible connection that they have spent 4 years perfecting together, inside and out of school. Every bond, moment, or anything that has brought them together is accumulated into this final moment. And that, to me, is beautiful. Now let's get back to the video.
Last day, baby.
Subscribe to Broccoli.
Then what would you like to say?
Be documenting this for posterity when we all have dementia.
Get the money shot. Get the money shot.
Get the money shot. Get the money shot.
What did you say?
Hayden, you're gonna have to sign me. You know that, right?
You know where I'm signing. Some places on campus are quieter than others.
I'm grading.
Some classes were a little bit harder to say goodbye to. Some people had their advice.
Is it in Washington or is it like actually in
St. Louis.
Oh, the city? Dude, good luck, bro. You're gonna get flying down within a year.
And others seemed unbothered.
I would like
I asked for some people to just give their closing thoughts. Nothing specific, just words that needed to be said.
I don't know, be good people. We're free!
Now with me forgetting that the camera is on, that makes quite adequate B-roll, I just want to add how indescribable the feeling is of acknowledging the limited time you have. It's not really an empty feeling. Rather, it makes you more appreciative for everything, even the annoyingly short passing periods that we have to endure.
Wyatt, Sean,
You know, my IB exam for math was the day previous, and math is usually a class that is very difficult, which means I guess I was prepared well. So well that we were learning more topics on the last day of school last year, but, this year is quiet. A part of me only wished for the struggle again, knowing that during times of challenge I wished for it to be over. And I regret never fully taking it in, because, even the bad moments are temporary. And weirdly enough, I miss them too.
I have nothing to say.
Papa, do you have anything to say?
Oh my god! It's been a great year. I'm gonna miss a lot of my friends. I'm still gonna laugh, live Roblox, and freaking hate Canada forgetting the word. The reason why
I'm going to Harvard.
there's like nothing I couldn't write. Wait, someone has to record you. It's not fair. You have selfie mode. Please don't put that in.
That's being put in.
Who wants to go to the corner hall over to
Oh my god. That was right before I died. We went up into the mountains and I got so sick and died. Go Ducks, go Ducks. Go
Is that what you want to say?
Thank you.
Darcy, what do you have to say?
You know what he said, Mason?
Ducks, really?
Darcy said I write
Tama.
Do you know
Tama, what do you have to say?
That's really me.
I thought we were friends.
What are you doing? You're filming.
War farm. And no, just because we're seniors doesn't mean we're more mature. As the school day came to a close, we were called to go to our senior sunset at the same place that we had our senior sunrise. Sandy's. A few people went in the water, including me, so, I don't really have much more shots. But honestly, sitting in the ocean and watching my entire class corral at the shore was really surreal. It's honestly an image in my head that will be ingrained forever. Some of the most important people in my life, all in one place for really one of the last times. Adding on, graduation was 2 nights from this night. One of the most important days of my life, followed by the most memorable night at Project Grad. But what I really want to end on, though, is that, you will remember those big nights. The last time you say goodbye, or the last conversation with the girl you were too scared to ask out. But what really matters is those quiet days. The exposition. Those small moments that explain why this person means so much to you and isn't just another face you pass in the hall. There are countless more memories I have had. Even later on this night, I ate dinner and shared conversations with some of my closest friends. Memories that, I may forget and are just shared with two people. Those are the best kinds of memories. Is you have to cherish them that much more. And to close, I just want to end on a thought. When the sun dies, I won't remember it for the explosion at the end, but for the soft warmth it has given me every single day of my life. And with that, thank you all.